Welcome to CS160 Exploring Computer Science. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the course shell and give you some tips on being successful this term. So when you first log in to D2L, you'll come to this home page. And on this home page, you always want to make sure that you read the announcements. An announcement will appear each week, and then if I have other information to give you, I will post that here. And then you'll notice these little widgets over on the right-hand side. We have our Q&A forum. So any questions you have about content, like maybe you are struggling with the concept of a for loop, you can post those questions on this forum and feel free to answer other questions posted by other students. Here's the information. This will be updated to reflect your instructor. And then if you have any questions about how the content is set up in D2L, maybe you're going through one of the modules and you notice some typos or grammar errors, or you think that content page needs more information, go ahead and click on this error reporting form, and you can choose the unit that you want to report some information about, and then just describe the issue. And that'll be really helpful for us keeping the course shell accurate. And then I have some course resources for you. This is one of the online programming environments we'll be using, so there's a quick link right to that. Here's some practice problems for Python. Here's a link to another Python guide that we've created, and then a link to the PCC online tutors. And then here are some specific resources for Python. And then you can always look at the calendar widget down here that'll tell you the next upcoming events that are due. Okay, then at the top, this is the navigation bar. And so you can always get to this page by just clicking Course Home. And then Course Calendar shows you everything that we're doing during the term. So it's laid out week by week, what you'll be covering, what units you'll be covering, and then what's due that week. And you can access your grades by clicking here. And you can see we are using a 4-point grading scale in this course. So it'll tell you where you are at on that 4-point scale. So that's how your grades will be displayed. And if you need to schedule some time to meet online, or if you want to meet online with some other students, you can click this online rooms link. And this is a link to all of the students in the class. And then you can get to assignments, quizzes, and discussions quickly using the activities link. So when you're ready to start the content, you'll hop into content, and it'll take you to the course information page. And you notice that I don't see any modules over here, right? Everything's hidden because you have to go through the syllabus and read all of those resources before you can access the content for the course. And to make sure that you've read and understand all of the course information, you'll be taking a course information quiz, and you must score 100% before moving on. So the first page talks about the course information. There's no textbook in this course. Everything is built into D2L. And then here are some of the tech tools that we'll be using. And then it lists the course outcomes. So what you'll be able to do by the end of this course. And then it details out what the units are during this course. So we talk about digital information, the internet, and then we talk about programming, and then we'll jump into data, artificial intelligence, and then cybersecurity. Okay, and then you can navigate either by clicking these back and forth arrows or by going back to the course information module. So then there's instructor information, technology expectations, participation expectations, how grades are calculated, assessment information. This will lay out all of the activities that you'll be completing in this course, PCC policies and deadlines, the course calendar that we looked at earlier, and then if you want a printable copy of the syllabus, you can click on this link. So then you're ready to form your study group. And this class is very collaborative. Every week you will be working with other people in the course, and so it's important that you form a study group with others that have the same study schedule as you do. So you're going to make kind of a want ad on this forum and try to form a group with 4 other students, or 4 students total. And you can host your own Zoom meetings by clicking on online rooms, scheduling a meeting if you want to do that with your group. So get this going quickly so that you can form that perfect study group to help you during the course. And then here's a link to that Q&A form that we saw on the home page. And then setting up our programming environment, that's the Replit account. And then all the rubrics on how you will be graded will be listed here. And then there is an important style guide that you'll start referencing when we get to the programming units. So you'll click on that and take a look at that. And then a glossary with any vocabulary used in this course. And then you'll introduce yourself. And then you'll take the quiz. And you can take the quiz as many times as you need to get to 100%. And once you've gotten to 100%, the rest of the course will open. And then you'll take a pre-survey and then watch an intro computer science video. So after I have completed the course quiz with 100%, you can see that all the units now open. And then there are no other restrictions, so you can just work at your own pace. And so if I click on the first unit, digital information, each module is set up exactly the same way. There's an intro with a list of the course outcomes that you'll be meeting in this module, the different learning objectives that you'll be learning in this module, and then the learning assessment. So all of the materials that you have to complete. So you see that there are 5 different items that I need to complete. And then you just start. So you'll just click on lesson 1, complete that. And you'll see that the lessons are very interactive. There'll be videos in the lessons and then a little check for understanding at the end, and then you can just continue on. And when you get to the programming units, there will be actual places on the page where you can code and check your answers without having to leave the actual web page. And then when you get to one of these gray boxes, you know that you have to post something to the discussion forum. And at the end of each unit, you'll have a lab or an assignment. When you post your lab and it's been graded, the solutions will appear so that you can check your own work. The assignments are programming assignments. And when you post those, you'll be given feedback, and then you'll read that feedback and then fix any problems with your assignments and resubmit. And you can do that as many times as needed to get the score that you want. And then there's a quiz, a summary, and at the end, I just list all of the discussion prompts again, just so you can get to them without digging through all of the content pages. And that's it. Each module is laid out exactly the same way. And remember, if you have any questions, you can go to Course Home and you can either post your questions about the content, like if you're struggling with a concept here, but if there are any errors in the content as you're moving through, please report them on this course error reporting form. And I hope you enjoy the course.